Hello, welcome to Lifetime Growth. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content. Have you ever observed how every day seems similar? Have you taken a look back over the previous years and noticed that nothing has changed? What makes up our daily existence is routine. Oftentimes, these daily routines entrap the majority of people. There are few prospects for growth, and your work is boring. Additionally, your tasks are not finished even after a long day. At home, your personal obligations are not handled. It seems like performance is the major priority. The pursuit of personal happiness and fulfillment is compromised. Despite your best efforts, nothing changes. To be stuck on the hamster wheel is to sacrifice your own happiness for life and apparent safety. Knowingly or unknowingly, there are only two possibilities. Either you accept your life and your job, or you try and get off the hamster wheel. Here are 10 more traps that keep your life stuck on the hamster wheel. Number 10. Spending an excessive amount of time on social media. Spending an excessive amount of time on social media can have negative impacts on both mental and physical health. It can lead to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, loneliness, and fear of missing out. It can also disrupt your sleep, affect your posture, and contribute to a sedentary lifestyle. Moreover, it can negatively impact your productivity, as it can be a major source of distraction and procrastination. To avoid the negative impacts of social media overuse, it is important to set limits on your usage and take breaks regularly. You can also consider uninstalling social media apps from your phone, blocking notifications during certain times, or using productivity tools to stay focused on your tasks. Remember, balance is key, and taking time to disconnect from social media can improve your overall well-being and quality of life. Number 9. Staying at a job that you don't like for too long. Staying at a job that you don't like for too long can have negative consequences on your mental health, career growth, and overall satisfaction with life. It can lead to feelings of boredom, frustration, and burnout, which can impact your performance and relationships at work. Moreover, it can prevent you from pursuing new opportunities and developing new skills that could benefit your career in the long run. It's important to assess your priorities, evaluate your options, and make a plan for transitioning to a more fulfilling career if necessary. Don't let fear or complacency keep you trapped in a job that no longer serves your needs and goals. Number 8. Not accepting responsibility for your actions. This behavior can also hinder personal growth and development. By failing to take responsibility for one's actions, one may miss out on opportunities for self-reflection and learning from their mistakes. This can prevent them from developing the skills and competencies necessary to succeed in the future. Not accepting responsibility for one's actions is a problematic behavior that can have a negative impact on personal and professional relationships. When you refuse to take responsibility for their mistakes or the consequences of their actions, they may create feelings of resentment, frustration, and mistrust in others. To avoid the negative consequences of not accepting responsibility, individuals should take ownership of their actions and the consequences that follow. This means acknowledging mistakes and taking steps to correct them, and being accountable for the outcomes of their decisions. By taking responsibility for their actions, individuals can build stronger relationships, improve their personal and professional growth, and develop a positive reputation for reliability and accountability. Number 7. Self-centeredness. Self-centeredness can have a negative impact on personal relationships, as you may appear selfish or uninterested in the feelings and perspectives of others. This can lead to a lack of meaningful connections with others and may even result in feelings of loneliness or isolation. Self-centeredness is a personality trait characterized by a preoccupation with one's own needs, desires, and interests at the expense of others. Individuals who exhibit self-centered behavior may have difficulty empathizing with others and may prioritize their own desires above the needs of others. While it's important to prioritize self-care and personal goals, it's also crucial to consider the needs and perspectives of others. By practicing empathy, actively listening, and being open to feedback and constructive criticism, individuals can cultivate stronger relationships and build a more collaborative and successful future. Number 6. Sticking to the script, thinking that life is predetermined. Sticking to the script and believing that life is predetermined can be a limiting mindset that can prevent individuals from fully exploring and experiencing life. When individuals believe that their fate is already determined, they may not feel motivated to take risks or pursue new opportunities because they feel that their actions will not make a difference in the outcome. They may feel pressure to conform to expectations or follow a predetermined path, rather than exploring their own interests and passions. While having a sense of direction and purpose in life can be beneficial, it's important to remain open to the possibilities and opportunities that may arise. By recognizing that life is full of surprises and that individuals have the power to shape their own experiences, people can embrace the journey of life with greater enthusiasm and optimism. Number 5. Revenge. Revenge involves seeking to harm or hurt someone who has wronged us in some way. It often arises from feelings of anger, hurt, or desire for justice. While seeking revenge may offer a sense of satisfaction in the short term, it can have negative consequences in the long term. It can also damage relationships and cause harm to innocent parties who may become caught up in the conflict. Additionally, seeking revenge can lead to feelings of guilt, regret, and shame, especially if the harm caused is disproportionate or unjustified. Instead of seeking revenge, you can seek out healthier ways to cope with negative emotions and address the harm caused. This may involve seeking support from loved ones or a mental health professional, practicing forgiveness and empathy, or focusing on personal growth and self-improvement. Number 4. Not realizing that progress requires growth. Not realizing that progress requires growth can be a significant barrier to personal and professional development. Progress involves moving forward, achieving goals, and improving one's circumstances. However, progress cannot be achieved without growth, which requires the development of new skills, knowledge, and perspectives. To achieve progress, you must be willing to engage in growth-oriented behaviors, such as learning new skills, seeking out feedback, and taking on new challenges. This requires a commitment to continuous learning and a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone. It's important to recognize that growth can be challenging and may involve setbacks and failures. However, these experiences can also be opportunities for learning and improvement, leading to greater progress in the long term. Number 3. Lack of confidence. Lack of confidence can be a significant barrier to achieving one's goals and can impact various aspects of an individual's life. It can be caused by a range of factors, including past experiences, negative self-talk, or personal beliefs about one's abilities. They may struggle to take risks or pursue new opportunities, leading to missed chances for growth and development. They may also have difficulty forming and maintaining healthy relationships, as a lack of confidence can make it challenging to assert oneself and communicate effectively with others. Developing confidence requires a commitment to self-improvement and a willingness to challenge negative beliefs and self-talk. This may involve setting achievable goals, practicing self-compassion, and seeking out new experiences and opportunities. Number 2. Lack of discipline. Without discipline, you may struggle to stay focused, procrastinate, or give up when faced with obstacles or challenges. This can lead to unfinished projects, missed deadlines, and a lack of progress toward goals. It can also impact personal relationships, as individuals may struggle to follow through on commitments or prioritize the needs of others. Lack of discipline can also lead to unhealthy habits, such as overeating, substance abuse, or excessive screen time. These behaviors can have negative consequences on physical and mental health, as well as personal and professional relationships. Developing discipline requires a commitment to self-control and a willingness to establish and follow through on routines and habits. This may involve setting specific goals and breaking them down into manageable steps, creating a schedule, and holding oneself accountable for progress. It may also require developing strategies for managing distractions and staying focused, such as mindfulness practices or limiting screen time. Number 1. Not having self-worth and self-love. When an individual lacks self-worth and self-love, they may experience negative emotions, such as anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. They may also struggle to form healthy relationships, as they may be unable to set boundaries or communicate effectively with others. Additionally, they may have difficulty achieving their goals, as they may not believe in themselves or their abilities. This is impacting various aspects of their lives, including personal relationships, work performance, and overall well-being. It can stem from a variety of factors, including past traumas, negative experiences, or cultural and societal influences. Building self-worth and self-love requires intentional effort and a commitment to self-care. This may include setting healthy boundaries, engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment, and practicing self-compassion. It can also involve challenging negative self-talk and identifying and addressing the root causes of negative beliefs and behaviors. In some cases, seeking the help of a therapist or counselor can be beneficial in this process. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information helpful. Comment below about your favorite point. Please like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of personal growth development and much more. Grow your mindset, and let's continue this journey in the next video. Share moments, share growth. Take care.